Right, well, I know I left Shamar the other day, even though, for all intents and purposes, I'm just heading straight back into it. But, yeah, just to make the transition easier, and I can't remember whether I had a break in between recording. But basically, we are going to go and do Arid Sun's Day. And pretty much from this point onwards, the day stages start to get relatively difficult. It can be quite frustrating. Oh, I just want this last medal. Don't worry, we'll find it. Basically, I'm just kind of blind, you know? It's kind of ridiculous how blind I'm being. Because if I... There it is. See? It wasn't really hidden at all, I just wasn't looking in the right place. I'd say though, I do really like Shamar Day music. It's just got that kind of... It feels like a party atmosphere going on. Just have a little jig to it. So, clearly we need to head over there. First, let's get this very easy art book. And have a little exploration of the place. Because there's quite a lot going on in here. A lot trying to kill you as well. Also, tea! Because it's just what we want. Now, that will come in handy later on. And basically, it was a crystal ball, and someone will be asking us for that a little bit later on, but not right now. Also, you are just about to see what is probably one of the worst failures of using the Lightspeed Dash ever. So, yeah, basically what I just did there was prevented myself, well, I basically locked myself out of getting to the day stage. Which is wonderful. So I have to leave and come back. I can't believe I just did that. Basically, yes, so we now have the Lightspeed Dash shoes, so we can perform the Lightspeed Dash. Obviously, Wii PSD version, you can perform these moves immediately. But up until this point, there's not been a specific need for the Lightspeed Dash. Although, it's very, very helpful in the likes of Rooftop Run Day and so on. Also, we're not going to go in just yet because, yeah, there's a medal just hidden in the back there. So, let's head on to Arid Sun's Day. With the music. Arid Sun's Day. I can't really... You're pretty much obvious what these song titles are now. Now I have to say, the day stages from this point onwards do get difficult. I mean, the start of Arid Sun's Day is irritating because you've got to drift in rather enclosed spaces, and seeing as the drift isn't fantastic, and there's all these people about, it can be a bit frustrating. Also, it gets pretty evil later on. I mean, I have to say, it doesn't help that I'm not really the best at Sonic Unleashed. But it's pretty much from this stage onwards where an element of memorizing the levels kind of becomes necessary if you want a good rank. Because you've got to know when to jump and where to jump, and it can be a pain. I mean, the song's catchy enough. Nowhere near as good as Rooftop Run, but still catchy. Also, bits like this are just evil, because it's so easy to fly off the edge. And you don't want to do that. You really don't want to do that. I mean, there's a point a bit out later on which literally, it caused me so many deaths, it's unreal. Thankfully you don't have to see that, but I did, and it was not pretty. Also, falling pillars, as fun as this is, it probably will lead to your death. Right, if I recall correctly, it's pretty much here, because if you're boosting, you can actually end up just flying off the edge of the stage, which you don't want to do. And rather irritatingly, I do believe that, unlike the next 2 day levels, death at any point in this stage will dramatically decrease your chances of getting a good rank. Whereas in the next 2, that's ever so slightly less important. It's not to say it's not important, but the game doesn't penalise you as much, I believe. And I do believe there's a lot of I do believes coming at the minute. It shows you how little I like of this level. This bit is evil, because it requires incredibly precise platforming in a game that's very loose in its control. Oh, it's here. Don't try and boost there until you get to here. Just don't do it. So after pushing past all the egg launchers, which are what those enemies are called, I can't believe I haven't mentioned them before, but they're called egg launchers. We beat Arid Sun's Day with a B. Not bad, I guess. At least I did it without dying. I'm proud of myself for that, because I didn't think it was going to happen. So, now that we have finished with Arid Sun's Day, it's time to head on over to a new place. Now, I could just go click the return to world map, but for some reason I just like going through the gates. It's just a bit more fun. Now, Wentos will sell different things throughout the world, and also things will be different prices across the world, so just go find him and see what he's got. It'll be worth it in the end. So let's go to Empire City, which does not appear in the Wii PS2 version at all. It doesn't even appear in cutscenes or whatever. It's a purely Xbox 360 PS3 exclusive, which probably explains why so little effort seems to have been put into it. Because it's a very small hub world that appears that has quite a bit of frame rate problems. and is ever so slightly, maybe a wee bit countryist. It's got a very, very specific belief as to what America's like with the whole jazz thing. I can't believe I missed that moon medal. I seriously can't believe I missed that moon medal. That was just ridiculous. Music there was Empire City Day, and we are about to hear Empire City Night. Yeah, Empire City seems like an afterthought, really. More so than... well, definitely more so than any of the other hub worlds in the game. I mean, the levels that you get here are actually quite fun for the most part. Now, this is going to sound like a really, really weird reference to make, but for some reason this song seems to remind me of Disney's Oliver and Company. I don't know why. I guess it's just part of the why should I worry? Why should I care? We gonna have a time. Oh, we got needs to savoir faire. Lyrics probably completely wrong. I've never been one to note the lyrics of that song. I just kind of sing along. It's basically what I tend to do with a lot of Japanese songs. It's literally just like, just sing what it sounds like. If it's correct, then if not, then just go for it. But yes, we have got the joys of Empire City Night. Well, I should say Skyscraper Scamper Night to come. So, that's what we should be doing very shortly. So, should be fun. It's time to hear more jazz. Oh yeah.